Xin chào everybody, and welcome back to Evil Jim Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus live stream with Jacob Cloud. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
And we were in middle of something.
Yes.
Something very passionate, intimate, close to our heart, and close to each other's. We're talking about movies.
Yeah.
Nerd movies. Geek movies. And yes, we talk about Michael Bay's and Greenbaum had a good. He also has a dark secret that he will tell at some point, but he also had
really
had a good point about sequels and the second era of movie superhero movies. Tim Burton's Batman.
Yeah. I was about to say about that when we talked about eras of superhero movies, because I think Batman moves in kind of different spectrum with other superhero movies, so it can't it really doesn't connect that much with let's say with Marvel superhero movies,
Because he's Batman.
yeah, and I think it has reflected on movies as well, because in the comic books as well, the Batman is a character you can make your own interpretation of, and so we've seen in cinemas lots of different interpretations of Batman.
And yes, and so many times when his parents die, for crying out loud.
Yeah, that too. we know the story already.
Boo! Get over it.
But really, well, Tim Burton's Batman, I worship Batman Returns. I think it's probably is the best superhero movie ever. Because I don't know, the first is okay, but when I watched it as an adult, I don't really. That Jack Nicholson's Joker is okay, and the movie is okay, but something's a bit off with it. But I think Batman Returns it's just perfect. The world is perfect. The music is perfect, and oh my god,
It's like
Danny DeVito and
oh yes,
Michelle Pfeiffer. For fuck's sake.
It's like the Batman. The first Batman was like, okay, this guy is taking the thing quite serious, and the second one is like, holy hell, he actually is taking this serious, and he's stepping up a notch.
Yeah.
And when you think about Danny DeVito, you don't expect that sort of performance, really.
Yeah, you don't, because I think it's Danny DeVito's
fuck,
best.
he nailed it.
Yeah.
He freaking nailed it. He just didn't nail it. He was the freaking penguin.
Yeah, and I think it's the best Danny DeVito's performance
Absolutely.
ever, anywhere.
And also,
like you said, he is the penguin.
Yes. And the thing about Danny DeVito being the penguin is that it was told so well that you kind of like don't care about Batman anymore in that movie.
Yeah.
You start to
really
care about the penguin.
And you know, in Tim Burton's Batman movies, I kind of feel sorry for Michael Keaton, because he plays, especially as Bruce Wayne, I think he's really good.
He's good.
But he gets, overshadowed by these awesome villains.
He does.
And he does a good job, but he's not like magical like Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito are, and to some people Jack Nicholson is.
I think Batman is a subtle character when he is a Batman, and even more subtle when it comes being Bruce Wayne, because Bruce is kind of like keeping a small kind of like image and staying, at least in the old ones, trying to stay out from the spotlight.
Yeah, and but
and
it
Batman,
also
he is the knight, and he stays in the shadows and stuff like that. So Michael Keaton's Batman, I think, was done well, but
Yeah.
but it's like you said, it easily overshadowed by the performance of these eccentric characters.
Yeah, yeah. But I think Michael Keaton's take on Bruce Wayne is it's different from what kind of character Bruce Wayne is usually perceived. He's kind of awkward and kind of like always lost and so on. And I like it. I like that interpretation.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's different, but it works for some reason.
Yeah, and it tells like it's like the character tries to tell us that I don't know how to be a millionaire. I don't know how to be
Yeah.
a playboy and
Yes.
and being a rich guy among the other rich people. All I know is the darkness. All I know is punishing the criminals. Because
exactly.
I am the knight.
What is this life that I am supposed to lead? And it's really interesting. But of course, I like classical Bruce Wayne as well, like the playboy Bruce Wayne, which kind of hides all his pain behind this shenanigans and so on. Christian Bale does that.
Oh,
that
yeah.
well, I think.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people have criticized his Batman performance most of it because of the voice, but I kind of like that too.
Yeah, I think
I
it
have
made
no
sense.
problem with it.
Yeah, I think it even made sense, even though the best Batman voice and most logical one was in this latest one, Batman versus Superman, where they made it in the movie, in-game. What the hell?
Yeah, the voice
is-
was like emulated or something.
Yeah, emulated by a voice processor that was part of the mask.
Yeah.
Which makes absolutely sense that you're not supposed to recognize the person, and also it's supposed to create fear among
Yes.
the criminals.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I think the Dawn of Justice, definitely the best part of the movie was Ben Affleck's Batman, and I'm really surprised by it.
Many
Because,
were.
seeing Ben Affleck's Daredevil, I was like, oh, he's going to be Batman. So he's going to rape this character as well.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was. We already saw a Daredevil, and in that one, it was his curriculum vitae. It was his CV for being the Batman.
Yeah.
He wasn't acting as a Daredevil. He was like, sorry, I can be Batman.
Yeah,
Look.
yeah. But I guess the most fault for Daredevil goes to director or the writers, and well, they had good actors like Colin Farrell and Michael Clark Duncan. If they are in good hands, well, Michael Clark Duncan is he dead? I think he's dead.
I don't know.
He might be dead. So if he is in good hands nowadays, he wouldn't be that good actor, I think. But you get the point, I guess.
Well, in Disney's hand, he's gonna be in somewhat good hands.
Yeah, we are going to see him. Yeah, but my point being Colin Farrell and Michael Clark Duncan, and later on, obviously, like he pointed out, Ben Affleck as well. In good hands, they are good actors, and the first Daredevil movie, it could have worked, probably.
Tough.
Although I don't think Jennifer Garner couldn't work as Elektra in any universe ever. I'm sorry, but that's just how I see it.
Who would, by the way? Who would?
Work as Elektra.
Yeah. I'm thinking
That's
about
a
that
tough one.
Rodriguez girl.
Who's that?
The one who's almost always the badass woman in most of the movies. She gets what was it? Resident Evil. She was part of the SWAT team and really tough girl, but then she turned into a zombie. Spoilers. And the bad Fast and Furious, she was also a badass girl, and in blah 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 movie, she was a badass girl, and
Okay.
take out the IMDb. You have the phone. I don't.
But are you talking about the actress who was in Daredevil Netflix series, the nurse Claire? Because I think that actress might be Rodriguez something.
No, not the same person. Not the same
Okay.
person.
You in what movies she was in?
First Resident Evil, at least, and Fast and Furious, I think. But-
Fast and Furious, first one.
Yeah, first one.
Okay, I'm checking it out.
I wonder if she was
Okay.
Rodriguez. I might be a freaking what's the word? Racist? Because I come on, people. I have such a bad name memory.
Well,
All I can remember is Rodriguez.
well, I can't even remember your name. Who are you even?
Evil GM. Please subscribe.
And that wasn't planned, I assure you. Yeah. Well, I played in your back, didn't I? Michelle Rodriguez, the same girl who plays the nurse Claire in Daredevil. Yes.
What the hell? She is?
No, she's not.
Okay. Because I was wondering that. Wait a minute. How come non-Asians?
What's the
also-
name of the? I don't remember.
Green Bomb says the Batman movies in Batman Forever and Batman and Robin are not as bad if you don't think about them as sequels to Tim Burton Batman movies. And yes, I do not. I think them as a separate thingy. But these new Batman stuff,
I'm sorry.
the
what?
trilogy, I think they're also separate.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry. What did
Yeah,
Green Bomb say?
he was talking about the Batman and Robin and the other stuff. You know, the bad Batman movies after Tim
Let's
Burton.
not talk about Charles Schumacher's Batman, please.
Bat nipples, bat credit card.
Yeah. let's just not. What killed the dinosaurs?
The Ice Age.
No, it didn't. You
Wait a
idiot.
minute. Wait a minute. No. You killed my pun. The Ice Age killed my pun in science. I'm a fucking scientist. Why can I make a freaking pun here? But anyways, Green Bomb says that, yeah, he just thinks those Schumacher movies as sequels of the old Batman TV series, the
Yeah.
Adam
Yeah.
West
I think.
style.
I guess Green Bomb has seen the YouTube video where they put old theme song behind the ice skating scene.
Oh, I haven't seen that, but it fits. It fits so well.
Yeah, it totally fits. And when you look at it that way, well, yeah, I guess you could see it, but yeah.
Yeah. When I saw that scene for the first time, it looked like a very well choreographed ice show, not as a Batman action movie. And yeah, when you think about those Schumacher stuff, it truly is more like Adam West style oldies. Because it was a kids show.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I was about to say they're fairy tale like, but I would be actually wrong because Tim Burton's Batmans were more like fairy tale stuff, like dark gothic fairy tale.
Yeah.
And that's probably why I love them so much. The Gotham City in Tim Burton's, especially in Batman Returns, is just so dark, and so Tim Burton's vision fits perfectly to Gotham City.
Yeah, and when you think about it, most of the things that happen in Gotham City in Tim Burton's Batman series, they always happen in the dark. They are scenes that happen during the day, but that's when Bruce Wayne is out.
Yeah.
And even in Batman Returns, I don't think there are daylights in that. Because it was December, it was dark constantly. It was just constantly dark.
Yeah.
And
Batman Returns is kind of Christmas movie as well. It also has New Year's Eve, but I think it also has Christmas in it. So yeah.
Oh yeah, now that I think of it, we were talking about the Christmas special. So Batman Returns should be one of the classical Christmas movies that you should watch.
Yes.
Oh, Greenbaum says that he has seen a trailer about Dark Knight, which uses the old soundtrack of the actual trailer, but the video is the old TV series. Huh? I haven't seen that. I should check it out.
Did Greenbaum ever answer to that? When did Spider-Man comic came out?
I don't think so. It was in a previous. Previous.
I guess we missed
stream.
that if he did. But I'm still interested.
Oh yeah, Greenbaum. If you're hearing this, you said something about Spider-Man's something lost one forever.
Dark Side something.
Yeah. We're interested to hear more. And what is the actual thing that you wanted to say about the comic book?
Yeah, and when it came out, I'm interested to
because
hear that.
we both just stopped reading Spider-Man comics at some point.
Yeah, I kept on reading. Okay, I had a 3-year break from, cause I don't know.
One more day, he says.
One more day. Okay, when it came out.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna pause Isaac for a moment and Spider-Man One More Day.
Okay. Googling happens. Have you done this before?
I've done it every now and then.
Okay.
Because like there
so
was
I'm not a special case.
No. Sharknado is one of the reason. No. Sharktopus was one of the things that I had to Google, and gee. One More Day is a 4-part 2007 comic book crossover storyline connecting the 3 main Spider-Man series concurrently published by Marvel Comics at the time. Right in blah blah blah.
Okay.
That's Civil War.
That's totally new. Too new stuff for me.
Oh yes, it is.
I've read Civil War stuff, but
Oh, look at the main characters. Mephisto. Oh. Gee. Oh, spoilers. Sorry, people.
Yeah, but I had a break from reading Marvel comics in
Where's my game?
From 96 to 98, probably. And when I started to read them again, I basically only read X-Men. I didn't read Spider-Man anymore. I didn't follow it, but X-Men has almost always been the stuff for me. Although I haven't read it either in a while. I guess newest stuff I've read is from 2010 or something like that.
No. Greenbaum says we can spoil the whole One More Day thing because it's shit.
Okay. So I guess you're not
garbage.
recommending that.
Total garbage.
Okay, good to know.
Spider-Man basically sells his marriage to Satan to save the life of Aunt May. What the hell? Dude!
Oh, yeah, I heard of that. Yeah.
Aunt May is all I have lived a good life. I'm ready to go. And Peter is...
I think I've heard of that. Some of my friends have
Peter,
told me
please
about
have
that.
your priorities right. It's like... if it was her time, just let it go. Let it go. Please, Disney, don't sue me.
Well, if Disney is listening to you, you know.
Please subscribe.
Yes. Yes. That's what I was about to say. Because it's good for you.
It's good for you. So is pre-dinner snack mayo. Oscar says, "I will get a full meat boy if I don't change my space bar." Yeah. I know. Who's talking about binding of Isaac, anyways? Yeah, level 4 Meat Boy. I don't think I've had it in this save file yet, but I'll see if I get it. I'll see if I get it. Yeah, we were talking about Spider-Man.
And before that, Batman. Because, yeah,
Batman.
you know, when we were a few years ago when we were watching Batman Returns, and there's this scene in the beginning where Michelle Pfeiffer smashes her puppet house. I remember that when.
Come again?
Yeah, she has this puppet house, and
Go on.
when she has dropped from the top floor and all that stuff, and she's going a bit loony.
Okay.
She smashes that with the puppet house with a baseball bat. Petra said during that scene that this is such a fucking awesome film.
Oh.
And well, that scene is also very, very powerful.
Oh yeah, because I was for some reason thinking about real life event where she totally goes nuts and I don't know, publishes it on YouTube that fuck my puppet house. But please go on.
Yeah. That sounds like Britney Spears or something. Yeah. And well, yeah. I think it's clear that I love Batman Returns, but well, Chris Nolan's Batmans are also, of course, very good. At least Dark Knight. It's
the new trilogy. It's it makes an interesting serious kind of a approach to the whole genre.
Yeah, you can't really compare that and Tim Burton's Batmans, because there's
you
just...
can if you want, but we don't recommend.
Yeah, yeah, of course you can do what
it's
you
like
want.
chocolate and vanilla thing
Yeah,
again.
yeah, you can do what you want, but I wouldn't compare them because they're totally different takes on the character. They're different worlds and they aim for different things and
different point of view. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I guess Nolan's point of view was to see what would happen if Batman would really exist in a real world, or he tried to make it.
It's a modern take in many superhero movies that they kind of like make it semi-realistic.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's.
I think it's somewhat okay.
Yeah, of course it works, but if every movie does it so it stops from being effective.
Let's say Iron Man 3. I would have definitely liked if Mandarin would have had, magic skills, but instead they made it like it's all about science.
Yeah.
Which was like weird.
Although it is in the MCU, which has magic and gods and so on. So
nevertheless.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And well, I've enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy immensely because it isn't serious at all. It's like an
it takes this 80s/70s sci-fi spoof.
Yeah, and also
performs it well.
And I also think it kind of pulls from the stream of old school adventure movies altogether. Like it's like Indiana Jones in space. But I think it really is. And what is so great about it is that I think a few people have tried to make like adventure movies during 2000s, like Mummy and what's not. And then comes this guy, James Gunn, who just does Guardians of the Galaxy and is like, well, it's not that hard. Just look at it. Here's a good old school adventure movie.
And speaking of old school adventure-ish, kind of like, is the what was the Netflix series of? Tell us about this this bunch of kids who the one you recommended.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Now there's an old school for you people. If you haven't seen it, please do check it out. It's a trip to nostalgia land.
Yeah. If you grown up with Stephen King stuff and such sci-fi, then it should work for you,
or if you're heading to the outer limits.
Yes, because it's full of that 80s, 90s nostalgia. Music's great. Even the child actors are really great.
They are so competent. They are really competent, professional.
In most cases, child actors kind of annoy me, but in that series, they annoy me in no way. They
should see.
Really
have you seen the movie Steven Spielberg's this movie where some kids found this?
Yes, is it? No.
Can't remember the name.
Stand by Me.
Is it? No.
One? No.
I don't know, but it's a. Hold on, people. I need to Google this.
Lots of Googling happening.
IMDb, Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg. From the Spielberg.
There you go. And filmography, yada 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 yada. Bumblebee, I don't know. Yada yada. Indiana Jones.
Is it a newer film?
Gremlins 3. What the?
Oh.
Halo.
Please no.
But hey, it's Steven Spielberg. It might be okay.
Yeah.
I mean, did he make the Gremlins 1 and 2?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Real Steel 2. Huh.
Someone told me that you shouldn't watch Gremlins as an adult because it really isn't a good movie.
I have, and I still enjoy it. It's
okay,
because I don't watch it so.
Isn't it a Christmas movie?
It's
also?
a Christmas movie, yes. And I don't watch it as so seriously.
I don't know why we're talking about Christmas when it's May and there's 25 degrees outside. But
yeah, 75.
And that's Celsius.
Fahrenheit for you people who don't go with the...
Which is way too hot.
Yeah, it's starting to get warm for me. Hold on. Blah blah blah. Warhorse, Transformers, Real Steel, Rising, Super 8. That's the thing. Super 8.
Ah, yes.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen
it.
It.
I definitely. Lots of child actors. Everybody knows their stuff. Okay. Everybody knows their stuff.
Okay.
That
was a Steven Spielberg movie. Okay.
Actually, J.J. Abrams, but Steven produced it.
Yeah. Okay. J.J. Abrams, I think. I'm not sure if I've seen anything else from him except the
Star Trek.
No, the Star Wars, which he directed. The episode 7.
7, yeah, that's the thing.
What was it called? Force
Awakens.
Yes. Yeah, that one. I liked it. I liked it. Yeah. I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I like that movie.
It's a dark secret that I think I'm gonna lose lots of subscribers if I ever gonna say anything bad about Star Wars or Darth Vader.
But unfortunately,
And yes, Oscar, it is so annoying to get the Polaroid and negative. I just currently unlocked the negative and still a long way to go. Anyways, movies.
I have no idea what that means.
Just a side comment here. Green Bomb is saying something about Bane here.
Bane. Okay.
Yeah, Bane. Oh, Batman. Batman and Robin have something common with the first X-Men movie.
Bane.
In the way the characters of Sabretooth and Bane are handled in the movies. They basically are just mindless muscles in both movies, even though in the comics both Bane and Sabretooth are complex characters. He says.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, I kind of lost part of that. Bane is in Nolan's movie. He is a smart villain.
I think he's talking about the Schumacher.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
in Bane, in Nolan's version, it's all about being a gentleman thief, kind of like ish.
yeah, I like that. Tom Hardy had this brutal gentleman take to it. He made character his own, and I liked it. I know a few people who didn't like it, but I enjoyed his.
Okay. I think it's a good
Yeah.
good approach. It was like, I'm a strong person and I'm letting you know that I'm gonna beat you up. So please make it easier for me or don't.
Yeah, I really don't know much about Bane in the comic books.
He's kind of like like Green Bomb says, there is complexity to it.
Yeah,
but if you watch from the surface, he's a guy who uses super steroids when it's time to beat up the Batman, and Batman utilizes that super steroid to overdose him, and he just goes.
Like only thing I know about him is that he broke Batman's back, and then after that some kind of religious zealot had the Batman role for some time because Bruce was, well, his back was broken, but that's about it. I've read some comic books.
It was kind of like fan service for the fans. The back-breaking moment.
Yeah, you remember when the animated series comic book came out?
Yeah. I think he did the same thing.
Yeah. I've read that one as well, but I haven't read anything else which has had Bane in it. At least I think so. As a matter of Sabretooth, I've read a shitload of comic books with Sabretooth, and I have to agree with Green Bomb that he is totally is a complex character, and his bloodlust and at the same time his pain and his how do you say it, his desire to cure from all of this is
madness.
Just it's the contradict that is it's tearing him apart.
Yes, he has interesting way of trying to escape the pain inside of him by giving more pain to the others, but it's not just that. It's like Green Bomb said, it's complex.
Yeah, and he wants, at some point he gets this, I don't remember what it's called in English. In Finnish comic books it was called hehku. I don't know if it's glove in English comic books, but
like he wants to fuck somebody.
No. There were like Psylocke and Jean Grey could give him the glow with telepathic skills, and he was, when he was, insane and going berserk. They would calm him telepathically, and he was kind of hooked to that feeling. And at the same time, he wanted blood, but at the same time, he also wanted to have some kind of relief from it and some kind of break from that.
Oh yeah.
To break the cycle.
Which reminds me, you have probably seen read the comic Sabretooth own individual solo comic.
Yeah.
The drawing style was kind of like messy. Which
Yes,
I didn't
it was
like.
drawn by. I think you're talking about one that was drawn by Joel Teixeira.
Yeah.
He has his own style. I learned to like it later when I was a kid and I read his comic books. I was like, what garbage is this? But later on I learned to
For kids, it's really how would I say
it's
it
kind
is
of
confusing.
a violent style, and you can't concentrate on one thing.
Oh fuck! My deal with the devil. I saw it too late. I was supposed to go there. Sorry, people. Talking too much about comics. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, but
Fuck!
he wasn't about drawing realistically or anything like that. He had more of an artistic approach, I think, to all the drawing. But I think in those days, Marvel tried out a lot of different styles. I don't know if they do. I think nowadays it's a lot. Looks like it's done by computers and so on. I'm not so sure about that because they look shiny and polished and plastic and I'm not so sure if I'm a fan of that style. I like the rugged looks, you know.
Yeah.
The rough.
You have to see that the edge of the character is made by a pencil.
Yeah. Although have you read those new Hawkeye albums?
No.
Yeah, you should read them because they have a
You're just making my to-do list so fucking long.
I'm sorry, but they have this kind of the drawer has this kind of old school approach to his drawing, and the whole story writing is so different, I think, from nowadays Marvels that it's really refreshing.
Oh, yeah.
I think you would like that. It's old school. It's like old school Marvel style.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, people. Speaking of Batman, just a moment ago, and talking about good Batman, there is something about Batman that is absolutely good, and it's a video game, a new video game. Okay, the Nintendo 8-bit Batman was also nice, and the part 2 was also good, but I'm talking about this Batman where the Joker is voice acted by Mark Hamill. Yeah, the same guy who voice acted in the animated series, and that is also one of the video games that approaches martial arts in the best, maybe not the most realistic, but a really good type of touch to it. The way he performs those counters, it really makes him a freaking Dark Knight. And that's the point of Nolan Batman also, that it's not about some guy dressed as a bat and going whoopie-doodle in the dark. It's about Bruce Wayne turning into a freaking ninja and takes the bat as a symbol, you know.
Yeah.
A symbol of fear, because ninjas did incite fear among their enemies and the unknown. Because ninjas weren't humans, and so isn't Batman either. He's that's the point about the Batman Nolan series.
Yeah, and you brought up animated series with Mark Hamill and so on. I think Mark Hamill is one of the best Jokers ever. He did an awesome job, and the whole.
Oh,
the whole,
you are very correct at this, Jacob.
And the whole animated series is voice acted really well, and
Oh, I do agree.
actually, it's one of the only Finnish translations which work as well. Cause
Huh?
yeah, have you watched it
No,
with
no.
Finnish
No, I haven't.
Finnish voice acting? It's really good. Pekka Lehtosaari, who I think
Interesting. Who is this person?
he's responsible for almost all the Disney movie Finnish voice acting direction. He has directed the Batman animated series Finnish voice acting, and he also plays Batman in those episodes. And it's done really well. And Pekka Lehtosaari, he's probably the biggest Batman fan in Finland. And you can see it, he really has put time to the whole thing, and the voice acting is really on a different level from anything else.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it really is. It really is good. But yeah, the whole animated series, I liked it because it was really dark, you know.
It was. They kind of like gave it a noir approach to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
With the colors and the style.
Yes, and I think it kind of described Bruce Wayne's inner pain and agony really well, especially in the animated movie The Mask of Phantasm, when he's on before his parents' grave, and he's like, it doesn't feel so bad anymore. It's like he's asking for permission to not to end all this, that he doesn't want to go on anymore, but there's something inside him that makes him go on.
Yeah,
still.
it's like he has done it so for such a long time that he kind of wishes that I don't want to be this crazy anymore. I don't want to be so fucking sad and angry. Just let it end. Just find me a bad guy who finally kills me, please.
Yeah, and he's kind of looking for some kind of redemption which he never will have, cause I guess his only redemption would be from his parents, and they did, man, they did. It's really interesting, and
Oscar asked, "What do I think about Apollyon?" It's a Binding of Isaac thing. It's
Okay.
I think Apollyon is an interesting character, and within good hands, it is absolutely one of the top characters, of course. Greenbaum has said that in the Nolan movies, Bane is more like he is in the comics. Which is interesting point. That he actually is. He has lots of dialogues in the comics. And in the Schumacher movies, Bane is just a dude with muscles, and Bane also has eidetic memory.
I think it's Schumacher's take on Bane. I think it's more like traditional. I think that Bane was like that, a long time ago, but he has developed, like all characters develop. Like for instance, in Marvel Comics, Drax has developed. He was a mindless muscle man, and later on he wasn't that mindless anymore.
Greenbaum also says that the animated series gave death to some villains and made them more tragic than the comics had at that point. Like Clayface and Mr. Freeze, for example.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Freeze. Oh, good lord.
Yes, actually both.
Yeah.
Because I remember Clayface episode as well.
Oh,
The
yeah.
first episode which had Clayface in it, and it was so tragic.
I mean, damn.
Yeah. But the strong point of Batman has always been his villain gallery. Of course, Batman is interesting character. Like we talked about, he can be there can be lots of different interpretations of him, but I think what makes Batman is his villains.
Bane was never a thug, says Greenbaum. And Bane also says actually when Bane broke Batman's back, he first orchestrated the series of jailbreaks in order to tax Batman's stamina. Yeah, which was a smart move, of course.
Okay.
Because
Well,
who would be freaking stupid that would go one-on-one against Batman?
Like I said, I haven't read that many comic books with Bane on it. I just had this image that he would be more of a muscle guy at the beginning, but I'm not sure if...
You know, when you mentioned that that Batman, what the hell? when Bane, what was I supposed to do? Take a shot, people. Oh yeah. Fuck! Somebody help me! Get me out of here!
You're here now. You're not going anywhere.
oh yeah. When okay, what we were talking about? Something about brain and but oh yeah, now I remember. When you said about Batman trying to forgive himself and give himself a permission of dying and ending it all, I'm thinking about other some other Batman comic also where his morale drops from almost to the point of zero. It's the one where he actually turns into a vampire.
Yeah, Bloodstorm and Red Rain, probably.
Miller stuff, I think.
No, it wasn't Miller.
It wasn't Miller?
No, it wasn't. It was
Okay.
someone else. Was it? It was some hard name to pronounce. It was something like Matuccinelli or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It resembled a bit like
But-
Miller's style.
Yeah. It was.
But I don't think now that I think about it, the pencil work isn't on the same level.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, it's different, but it was. I think it was part of DC's Elseworlds series where they bring their characters to another world, they were really good. Bloodstorm and Red Rain. I don't remember which was first, but I remember it was. It was during summer when they came out in Finland, and I was in a cottage as a child, and it was a rainy day, and I remember reading Red Rain or Bloodstorm, whichever it was.
because he was Batman.
And I don't know it, because I remember so well where I was and what kind of weather it was. It's got to have a huge impact on me.
Oh hell yeah! You really got immersed in that comic.
Yes.
And for people who don't know, in that comic, the main thing is that Batman turns into a vampire, and he struggles. He struggles against that. But he has so many merits and advantages being a vampire. But damn, he hates being the Thing.
Yeah.
Because he's on the verge of starting to turn into the very thing that he fights against.
Yeah. I guess, well, yeah. Great power corrupts perfectly, or how does it go?
And great responsibility. Is it wrong?
Yes, Uncle Ben, yes.
Wrong universe, I know. It's what the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, Oscar. Oscar is asking, what do I think is the worst enemy in Afterbirth Plus? Well, the hardest one is probably Ultra Greed, but the most
Super Green.
screen. But I think the most annoying and the worst enemy are those freaking skulls, because you're in a hurry for a boss rush and you just want them to, open the freaking skulls and come on, pop up already. I'm in a hurry.
I'm just trying to see how long we have gone.
No, 50 minutes.
50?
50 minutes, yeah.
Oh.
Time flies by indeed.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Oh yeah, during our break I checked IMDb and looked for Michael Bay and noticed that he had directed Armageddon, yes, and Bad Boys. Bad Boys are really
Bad Boys is entertaining indeed.
Yeah. They're good, like cop partner body films.
And I think there's a third part coming up.
There is?
Yeah, there's a third part coming up.
Okay,
Bad
I don't
Boys
know
3.
what to feel about that.
I don't know either. And I don't know if Will Smith is in that one. But
and what was the other guy? Martin Lawrence? Martin Lawrence, wasn't he? I think it was Martin Lawrence.
Me and names.
Anyway, guy who hasn't done anything since late 90s or something.
Sorry, Martin.
Yeah, we all love you.
I don't know you.
Except evil GM.
Because
she doesn't love you. Actually, she hates you.
Hey, I don't.
She hopes that there would have been 2 Will Smiths in Bad Boys.
Oh yeah. Oh gee. Look, the viewers are disappearing. What did you
Why
do?
is that?
Why did all my black demographics just disappear? Now that's
Is it
just
because
racist.
you diss Martin Lawrence?
Or is it just that I don't eat black candies? Hey,
Yeah.
that should be like, I love the black people so much that I don't even eat them.
I love to eat everybody and everything. Yeah, but
I'm trying to come up with some smart jokes, but I think I'm filled with so much PG 18 imagery that I'm not gonna comment.
yeah.
I want to keep
let's just
keep my
drop it.
ratings for so that I can actually show the stream for many viewers.
Yeah. I think we should drop this.
Yeah.
but yeah, Bad Boys, good buddy movie. Like, not Lethal Weapon level buddy movie, but. Anyway.
Oscar is asking, do I like soy milk? Hey, think about this combination. If I have Libra, absolutely. If I have a contact lens, absolutely. If I have holy shots, absolutely. If I have death shots, absolutely.
Oh, you're talking about the game again.
Yeah, I'm talking about the game. Because Oscar is
I
the
was
only
thinking
one.
like, what the hell?
Yeah, because Oscar is the only
I
one.
like my soy milk with contact lens. Yum yum.
Green Bomb says he has the finished version of those comics, and the other cover is fucking terrifying. Batman has red eyes and a mouth full of sharp fangs. And
You know nothing,
blood.
Green Bomb. The cover's amazing.
I'm not gonna take sides here. Unless people throw a comment in the comment section and say which one do you prefer.
Yeah. Yeah, I also have both Finnish versions, and I know what Green Bomb is talking about. I don't remember what kind of cover the other had.
I don't remember either. I do recall the.
Was it just Was it just rain dropping on?
Dun, 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 dun,
Can't
dun,
really. No,
dun,
no,
dun,
I can't
dun.
remember.
Raindrops keep
or it
falling on my head.
Yeah. Or I might be
That
thinking about
doesn't
killing
mean Batman
jokes last
sucks.
frames. Yeah.
I'm
It might be
only-
Yes.
I'm only happy when it rains. I remember the fangs. That's all I think I remember. I don't remember the other one.
Yeah.
It has kind of like Miller type of cover-esque.
I'm eating really bad candy right now.
Is it black?
No, it's teddy bear candy fruit, and it's yuck. Ugh.
I could say something about pedo bears, but it's type of.
I didn't say pedo bear.
I know, but it's type of joke that I'm not following that path. It just leads to the dark side, and what dark side has is mostly just weird prequels and weird emo fans, like Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
I'm such a bad guy, but I don't know if I'm bad guy enough. Please, Grandpa, show me the way of.
Everyone's dissing Kylo Ren, but I liked him, cause he wasn't powerful bad guy. He was weak and he was insecure and so on.
And it was realistic. It's a good thing. I don't dislike him either. I just
I thought it was interesting.
I don't think there's much of bad things to say about Kylo Ren. Some people have lots of comments about the lightsaber stuff and so on. But if you look into the background of why the lightsaber had the side things and so on, it all makes sense. Then again, lots of things make sense if you look to the background and check out the facts and where people kind of like so-called explain their stuff.
Yeah, but well, a lot of people saw him as an whiny teenager, and I think there was more to him than that. He was in no way new Anakin Skywalker. I think he wasn't that bad. Well, like I said, I liked him.
I never. I'm an interesting case where I say that I never saw Anakin as a bad thing. The teenager Anakin. I think in the prequels the actor just didn't get good type of directing.
Yeah, that's also true. I kind of think Anakin was annoying, really annoying whiner. But on the other hand, the directing was, oh my god, how bad it was. Because they had good actors like Samuel L. Jackson and Natalie Portman and Ewan McGregor and Liam Neeson, and they all suck in those movies, really. And that's so.
And the only one who barely kept the class was either Ewan McGregor or Sir, the bearded guy, Saruman thing.
Christopher Lee.
Yes, Sir Christopher.
Yeah, they at least tried, but it was so sad to see good actors being so bad because of George Lucas can't fucking direct.
The thing about George Lucas making the Star Wars episode 4 to 6 successful was that he was kind of like new to the thing, and he has a lot of help from other
Spielberg.
people, and there were so many people who supported him and told him what he should do. Yeah. But when it was at the point when he had to do the sequels without anybody's help, you could see that he didn't have.
And I don't think it wasn't about he wouldn't get help. I think he didn't want help because he.
Because he didn't ask.
I have this great vision and I want to do it.
I think it was about confidence because it's well, think about it. You're a starting producer / director. George wasn't a big name back then, so he has his friend who was also starting his career with the ET and so on. That, hey, am I doing stuff right? And Steven was like, Sure. You're getting a hang of it. Just do this and this and this. And he was like, I'm not sure, but in the end, it came out pretty good. And
Yeah.
after that, when he made episode 1, he's like, okay, now I have the experience of episode 4, 5, and 6 behind me. I don't need to ask for help anymore.
Yeah.
And the outcome was, well, you guys saw what happened.
Yeah, with that said, I really don't think episode 4, 5, or 6 are that good of movies either. But of course they are better than 1, 2, and 3. But I think they're kind of boring. Is someone going to hang me for saying this? But
There's one thing that I do enjoy a lot about the episodes 1/3, and that is what is also other people love about those sequels is the lightsabers, the effects of lightsaber and choreographs, and Darth Maul. Just look at the fights, the lightsaber
Darth
fights,
Maul is
and
good.
compare it to freaking episode 4 lightsaber choreograph. The Sir Alec Guinness, I think was the name, trying to do the spinning back hit with the lightsaber. It's just so humorous looking. You don't notice if you don't watch it, but it's as a martial artist, I just saw that. Gee, this is like the style of 70s sword fighting, and it was, of course, and it was until the 21st century when people started to abuse or use more kung fu, wushu to their shows, because they saw that, hey, if Matrix did it, we can do it too. And suddenly, I know kung fu.
yeah,
It's all about freaking kung fu and wall jumps and wall walks after that freaking Matrix in every freaking movie.
yeah. But in other aspects, I think episodes 4 to 6 look much better than episodes 1 to 3, because they're again CGI, so much CGI. They look like there's this guy in middle of a video game sometimes.
And when we're talking about puppets, episode and realistic looks versus the CGI, let's talk about episode 7. You remember that one guy who sold food for what was the girl's name? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Ray?
Maybe.
Ray? Sugar Ray? Charles?
Sure. Ray Winston?
Sugar Gay? Who said that? Oh yeah. Take a shot, people. I lost my point again. Oh yeah, the puppet that sold food for the main person, the girl. What the hell? Shoot straight, please. It wasn't made with CGI. First, I thought it was made with CGI, but when you look at the making of films, it was a real actor inside it. And dang, they do know how to make their puppets so much that it's I don't know, it's it gets to the point whether it's done too well, that it starts to look like a freaking CGI. I don't know, but it looked good. It looked good, and for the reason it looked good, it was because it was it was made by real people with masking skills and so on.
Yeah.
And I think when we're talking about huge productions like
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, for example, every freaking dude was, oh great, this is gonna be a great run. Where people were masked, every people was masked with 3 to 5 hours just to make a realistic looking Uruk-hai.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of freaking work. So that's why some people just go with the CGI to save the time.
Yeah, and of course it demands a lot of resources and money. It consumes a lot of money. And in Lord of the Rings case, I remember in a making of documentary in the DVDs, they said that everything was made for the movie. Every chair and every table, they were made.
Every freaking house in the Hobbitans.
Yeah, they were made specifically for the movie. And Peter Jackson, they all went through him. So immense amounts of work.
And people, when you think about productions that has so much work behind it, think about Lord of the Rings. That's like extra hard work, like 10-50 times fold. Oh shit, did I miss the Tinted Rock again? Oh, sorry, Oscar. Oh, Eve, by the way, says Lucas didn't direct all of them himself, by the way. The sequels.
Okay. Or the prequels?
Oh yeah, prequels. Yeah, prequels.
Yeah. Okay, well, then he has someone else to blame for them as well. I still don't believe in George Lucas. Like someone
You know who
said,
I believe in? I believe in Harvey Dent.
Yes. Damn straight.
I still do, because damn you, Batman, you killed Harvey Dent.
Yeah.
And
He
that's
was
why
doing good for our city. And
you're a freaking vigilante. You always take.
He's a menace.
Yeah, you're always taking the law in your own hands, like the freaking Spider-Man. He's also a menace.
Harvey Dent was what this town needed and deserved.
Oh, fuck, get me out of here!
A dark knight.
A shining beacon in the dark.
A shining bacon in the dark.
Fear of the dark. Fear of the dark.
Bacon.
Dark bacon.
Dark bacon rises.
Oh dear Lord, it's you can clearly see how long the stream has happened, that the level of these jokes are starting to show up.
Yeah, I think we have reached our normal level of jokes.
Indeed we have. Oscar, I'm trying to find the freaking Tinted Rock. I can't see it. Can you please describe which way is it? I'm really going through these rooms and see if where the hell did I miss the Tinted Rock. But yeah, we were talking about Batman. No.
Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Or Harvey Dent. How about Tommy Lee Jones' Harvey Dent?
I don't know. It's an interesting production, because Tommy Lee Jones, even though some people say that he's a high class actor,
He is.
He hated the production with who was it? Jim Carrey. Yeah, James Carrey is his
Jim
name.
Carrey,
Yeah. James is okay. Let's say Jim Carrey. Jim is a type of person who really wishes to be a good actor, and that has been shown in some of his. Yeah, he is in some of his his movies. But during the production of Batman movie, they hired him as a Riddler because it was the era of
yeah, I think
of him being a
Mask
freaking
had come out and Ace Ventura
the
and
Mad Hatter. Yeah. He was type of a jokester, a
Yeah.
pranker,
yeah.
a silly guy with a silly face.
But I actually think that Jim Carrey's Riddler wasn't that bad. I think
It wasn't. It wasn't. That was a good kind of a Edward Nigma.
Yeah, it was one of the good things about Batman Forever.
But anyways, I was saying that Tommy Lee Jones hated the production because of Jim Carrey. Jim was like, "Hey, I'm such a huge fan of your work," and Tommy Lee just said straight to his face that I don't like you.
Is that a fact?
It's a fact. It's a fact. He just said that I don't like you. I don't wish to speak to you. Please, let's not talk to each other during the production. And Jim was like what? And the only reason why Tom dislikes Jim so much is because of the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has only seen. Accidentally picked up the red heart. Sorry, people. Tommy Lee has only seen the goofster of Jim in those Mask and the other movies, and he doesn't like those type of movies, and that's why he hates Jim for that reason, and that's why he also started to hate the production of Batman. And I'm not sure if it actually is shown in the level of the movie, the performance itself. But I think he, at least he tries. He tries, and he's kind of like semi-relaxed in his role as being Harvey Dent.
Yeah, but I think at that point, maybe Jim Carrey hadn't done at
Not
least any serious movies, at least any big serious movies.
No.
It was after that.
Yeah, it was the time when he was kind of like depressed and was still keeping it inside him. And after he got he tried the suicide and failed at it and came out from the closet not as a gay person but as a person with depression. He started to take himself more seriously and make these performances of with serious movies.
Yeah, I don't know the timeline of things, but I think with Truman Show, he already started to shift towards more serious acting.
I like that movie a lot.
Yeah. I've probably seen it too many times, but it is a good movie, I think. And Jim Carrey, already in that movie, I think he shows that he has actual acting skills.
Yeah, and can take himself seriously also.
Yeah.
And wants to take himself seriously.
Yes.
It's like he was a class clown when he was a kid.
Yeah.
But being a class clown, there's always a reason why they are class clowns. There's always something behind it.
Yes, it's not.
The hell?
It kind of. The surroundings feed certain roles at some point to people, and whether they like it or not, they kind of. I guess they feel that, okay, people see me now. I don't feel good, but at least someone's seeing me and noticing me. So I just might as well keep this up.
Oscar is Oscar is losing his nerve there. I'm not. I'm not paying enough attention to the chat and the game. I miss.
Well, we're sorry, Oscar.
Yeah, we are really into this talk about Batman and so on. So we're not. Hey, at least I'm not missing this tinted rock. Ooh, small rock. Well, thank you, Oscar, for reminding for tinted rock, so I didn't miss out the one of the best items in the whole game.
So, someone's actually watching you play.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
I guess that's cool too.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
And I think also that, I think also that my performance in this game is amazingly not so bad. Because usually I die so often, but this time I've actually stayed alive. Well, not thanks to 9 lives, but thanks to
Thanks to me. What was that? Dude.
Moving on. So, Harvey Dent. Oh yeah. There's something bad about Harvey Dent.
Nice, well played.
There's something bad about Harvey Dent. I want to say in the Batman Nolan trilogies.
Okay.
It's the only scene that really bothers me, and it's the moment when Harvey Dent is lying on the bed and trying to make Commissioner Gordon say out loud what was his high school nickname, and you know, he said Two-Face, and that felt like really pushed a type of dialogue. It wasn't a good dialogue in my point of view, but they really tried to push it through to make it seem like it's good. It felt really unnatural for me.
I have to admit I have no recollection of that scene. It's probably good because it sounds kind of, I don't know, awkward.
Yeah, we could check that out in after the stream, and also check out the that Batman with the old Adam West type trailer thingy.
Yeah, well, it's just, you know, Batman and Robin scene with that theme song that
Spider-Man.
yeah.
Thank you, Peter. I'm not talking about Parker, I'm talking about Griffin. Because lucky there's a family guy. Lucky there's a man who positively can do spoil all our theme songs and laugh and cry. Because he's a family guy. Fact! Fact!
Fact.
Oh! Did somebody...
Order pizza?
It's Friday. It's Pizza Friday. Green Bomb says he thinks Darth Maul's lightsaber is the coolest thing ever. It's one of the coolest things, sure. And
it's not on.
And Eve says episode 5 and episode 6 are directed by some other people than George Lucas.
So no okay, that explains probably why they're good. Right. Okay, I thought she was talking about the prequels, but she was talking about the original ones. Obviously. Okay.
And some people don't even know that Peter Jackson didn't even direct alone the Lord of the Rings production, because it's a freaking huge production. He had like 2 other assistant directors, because they were in 3 different locations also, and they had to do a lot of jobs there.
I bet in a lot of big productions there has to be assistants to the director, but they don't have the big name of the director. So, okay, Peter Jackson wasn't that big of a name when he got the job, wasn't he?
No, Brain
He
Dead.
had he had made Brain Dead and Bad Taste
And that what's the guy with the chainsaw in hand?
Evil Dead.
Yeah.
But what? It wasn't Peter Jackson.
It wasn't.
I think-
What?
Wasn't it? I might remember wrong, but wasn't it Sam Raimi?
Oh right, it was Sam Raimi. Yeah, never mind.
I'm pretty sure it was Sam Raimi.
It was.
Yeah. Of course, they're kind of same genre and so on. So.
Well, same guy, different chainsaw.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Is that Lewis? Oh yeah, hello Lewis. Welcome to the stream. and Greenbaum, the Dark Knight 66 style is the thing that we need to search in YouTube. Also, it's
Okay.
Necropolis. Hold on. No tinted rocks. Necropolis 2 means mom fight is coming up, and if I keep continuing doing well in this run, it also means that I get to Nah, I'm not taking it. It's a good item, but I'm not gonna take it. I will probably have one step closer to unlocking the Polaroid, considering that I have the goat head and brimstone, and plus I still have 4 lives. Yeah. Jacob has no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's still
Brimstone. I like Satan, so.
Come on, give us one more guppy item, please. Lewis is asking, what did the volcano... Oh no, Lewis, no, don't tell me you're going with the bad jokes again here. Just when we had some decency and quality in our stream.
I want to hear the joke.
Okay, sure. Hey, what did a volcano say to the other?
Yes.
Boom shakalaka. That's just my guess.
So we don't know the answer yet.
Not yet.
Okay. We're waiting, Louis.
Lewis?
Don't leave us hang out to dry.
Where's the tinted rock? Usually mom fight has a tinted rock. Oh, I should be using the item. Jacob, did you know that during these times when I fight this boss, I say, "Die, mom, die!"
No, I didn't.
Now you know.
That is a woman with a woman's leg.
It's a character's mom.
Okay. And she's trying to kill you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sounds about my relationship to my parents.
Oh, what a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
So they love God so much that they had to kill their only son?
Yeah.
And what was the age when you finally moved to on your own?
Something like 19 or something.
Oh, you actually survived until you were 19.
Yeah, it made me tough.
Isaac is like... I mean, I think Isaac isn't even in primary school.
Yeah.
Or so. Fag!
Isaac will get there.
Isaac! You think Isaac is currently in the womb?
Yeah.
Her mom's womb. I don't think Isaac is gonna make it.
Yeah, it seems... Yeah, improbable.
It's all backwards, going... usually people go away from the womb towards the child. Holy mother... Guppy! People! Guppy! Guppy is here. Yeah, people, we will most likely win this run. Just look at it. Brown. Brown. Oh yeah. Yeah, now we can relax. Now we can almost talk about anything.
Okay.
And this is usually the moment when we don't find anything to say anymore.
Yeah.
Which is interesting though. It's so how's the weather?
Too hot, I think.
Just warm enough for me. Hold on. Oscar got raped.
But
We finally get the answer. So, what did the volcano say to the other one?
Yeah.
And it says, "Lava you. I lava you."
okay,
Gee.
nice one.
Gee, Lewis. Did you have to? Jacob, stop it. It's not even worth the slow claps.
I know.
It's just...
I want to die.
Oh, fuck! Soul Heart! What? Whoa. Oh, yeah. Right. But don't worry, it's Eve. Eve is still a whore, even if she has a heart. And no, Eve, I'm not talking about you. And yes, Eve knows that I'm not talking about her. It's a weird game where you can actually talk about Satan and so 3 lives left.
I'm really losing my will for life because of that joke.
That joke was just...
It feels like it's still sucking the life force out of me. Like I want to stab my eyes and ears and to make sure I don't have to face it ever again.
At least it's... At least Lewis is kind of like bringing us hope that we can have quality.
Yes. I think Louis is just doing us a service by showing that there are actually worse people than us.
Leviathan! Oh, not yet. Huh? Oh, never mind. One more. 2 more? Gee, look at the time. 1 hour 28. And just when you think that you can stop the stream, I actually have to beat up the game. Yeah,
So you have to reach a certain point?
Yeah. After killing Mom, I have to kill Satan.
Okay. Well, that's... yeah. Perfectly healthy. Although...
I don't know. I think everybody's after Isaac. It's like God is after Isaac, Satan is after Isaac. But then again, Isaac is not killing Satan by... I think Isaac is killing Satan by choice, and he started it. It's he's just Isaac is just running away from Mom, and at some point meets Satan and kills Satan for a reason. I think I don't know. There's a it's a nobody knows the story why these things happen.
Anyway, if I would have to choose between Isaac and Satan, I would definitely choose Satan. Always.
Oh, Oscar is asking, it's not a joke, what type Bible has Satan? That's an interesting question. I think Satan, also known as Lucifer, I think, has the... I don't know, has this... has the book of... Revelation, maybe, or the same book that is given by God from Yeah, he has the same book as any other angel given by God. That's what I think. Because Satan is a fallen angel and hush! I have time for hush, people. I'm running for hush. I don't care for the freaking what do you call it? The devil deal. And for your information, like Jacob, who doesn't know about this game just got longer.
Okay.
Oh dear Lord.
So you were talking about Satan?
Yeah, but now it's about I'm doing the hush fight. Do the hush fight. Oh, dear Lord.
I think
Why didn't I throw?
one version of Batman we didn't quite discuss as much was the newer Ben Affleck version.
Oh yeah.
Well, although I already said he was surprisingly good in the role.
The Oscar said that Satan has satanic Bible.
Okay. Is that game related?
Maybe. People, this is my first hush fight. I'm enjoy while it still lasts. I wonder if I'm going to fight Delirium at some point because this is the day of this stream is full of unlocks. I'm doing so. Fuck. Time to use a bomb at some point.
So what am I watching here?
You're watching extremely hard fight.
Okay. Well, it's nice that there's something hard here.
Oh, believe me, the whole game is hard. I'm just extremely lucky that I even survived this whole thing. Dang. What the? Fuck! Jesus!
Well, yeah, I tried the game and yeah, it was hard because I had no idea what was happening.
Don't move.
And who was the enemy. And
oh, gee. 2 lives.
what is that?
2. I don't know. But it's trying to kill Enterprise. People, evil GM is actually doing some process. Fuck!
Should I be like excited?
Fuck!
Should I like?
I don't know. I'm.
Should I like cheer for you?
Hooray! What the fuck?
I think we are making.
Fuck!
What happened?
Uh,
Did you die?
I died, and I think I have one or two tries left. It's a. This is like one of the hardest fights there is, and considering that this is my first time fighting this freaking thing, I did quite well. In my point of view.
I wouldn't know.
Oh boy. Were we talking about something?
I don't remember. I was trying to bring up Ben Affleck's.
Oh yeah. Ben Affleck. People, take a shot. Ben Affleck. Fuck. Ben Affleck was was a okay Batman. He was okay. Let me ask you, how was he as Bruce Wayne compared to as a Batman?
That's an interesting question since I think he did both. Did both well, and I really can't, for some reason, right now separate the two. In those, I think he had this certain rage in both roles. So I'm not sure if I can separate the two of them that much. But what I do know is that he was the best thing in Dawn of Justice, I think. Dawn of Justice was a lot of wasted potential, really. I don't know why they stuffed all that stuff to one movie. They could have made like three
It
different
was a
movies.
really hasty move from them.
Yeah.
They were already so disappointed that they couldn't stay up with Marvel's.
Yeah, that's the problem with DC's movies and their attempt, because they started later than Marvel, so they have to be hasty so that they can catch them. But
And
on the other hand,
DC, if you are listening, take it easy. You don't have to compete with those people. Just take your time and bring Justice League. Bring justice to the characters and the movies.
Justice League is coming. I think it's coming this autumn.
Yeah.
But it's too early. But on the other hand, I kind of understand the people at Warner Brothers and DC, because unfortunately they have to compete with Marvel. It's just they compete for the same audience. They are making superhero movies. They have to compete, and they started the race later, too late. And I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I would be in their shoes. I literally have no idea. Although
I don't know, just hire a director and writer who's actually a fan of the whole series.
yeah, probably ditch that Zack Snyder, please. He did good job with Watchmen, but he had an awesome original material in Watchmen, so I think he owes a lot to the original comic book. With DC movies, he hasn't had that that kind of awesome script handed ready to him. So he's good visionary, I guess. He has this vision, but writing and directing his own stuff, not so much.
Die! Die! Please! Die!
I'm too young to die.
Die! I did it, people! Fuck, I did it! Where's the fucking door? Oh, come on! I need a Apollyon.
Should I play We Are the Champions right now or something?
I don't know. I don't feel like I'm a freaking mushroom. You know? Hey, people! It has been 1 minute 40 minutes. Almost, and it's 22:38 in Finland time, which means fuck! Do I have to? Guess what? The game doesn't want me to end.
Oh,
the game just doesn't want me to end. I have to go on. I just have to go on. I just have to win with this character. I've already unlocked so much. I can't stop.
How is the game saying that you must go on?
It keeps me giving more secret levels that I know of. It's kind of like unfortunate, but at the same time it's good because so many people try to get these. So many people, build so much effort to actually find these levels, and when they finally make it, they're having so much trouble, and and me, I don't know. I'm trying to get some sort of I don't know, deadline for this freaking video. It has been, for crying out loud, 1 hour 40 minutes, and all we can say at this point is, I'm Batman. Jack Snyder style. But yeah, hey people, you if you haven't read the comic book Watchmen, highly recommend. And also, it's one of these comic books that are on the list of top 50 best novels by New York Times, and the only comic book that is in the freaking list.
Yeah, I think it was top 100, but anyway.
Yeah, it was top 100. And it was in the rank of 50s, less than 50, more or less.
No, okay,
but,
I don't remember the specific.
Yeah, but it's freaking good. It's a freaking good ranking.
And it is a freaking good comic book.
There's a tinted rock. Up. I will survive. I will survive. Damn straight I do. Where? Yeah, those freaking skulls. These freaking skulls they are invulnerable as long as they stay down, so if you are in a hurry and try to, rush the game, they just mostly just stay down and never come out, and you're like, oh, come on, please take a peek.
And I think Zack Snyder, he also directed 300.
He did, I think.
Yeah.
He did.
And he did do
okay
job with it.
Well, it's like... when you think about Frank Miller's... what the fuck? Frank Miller's comic book. The comic book itself is already a visual board, a director's board. And so they didn't have to make it separately. They just followed, screen to screen. How was the... How did the comic go?
Yeah, like it was with Sin City.
Same thing.
I think Robert Rodriguez used Frank Miller's comic books as an storyboard for the film as well. Yeah.
Oscars hate Azazel? Why? Because it's too easy? Razvan also says, welcome to the stream, by the way. He never go to the void. Well, I have stuff to unlock here.
To the void.
Come again?
Nothing. Just the void.
There is
call of the void.
There is only the void. Hold on. How did it go? It was like, I see you. There, you cannot hide. There is no life in the void, only death. Yeah, that is what Sauron said.
Yes. What were we talking about? 300.
Take a sip, people.
But yeah, I think it was a good film, but I also think that it was, with Zack Snyder's visual eye, it was kind of an easy job probably for him.
Yeah, because
since it doesn't have much of a script, it's most like muscles and fighting and blood.
It was full action, and that's what it was meant.
Yeah. And it's fine like that. It suits Zack Snyder.
And like you said with that one what's the word? One example, the dude already has good material to use.
Yeah.
As with Watchmen and with Sin City, and no, that's Rodriguez.
Yeah.
with the 300. It's
Yeah.
those are good materials, and when you use a very good and easy material, you can't really go bad unless you're really, really trying and aiming.
Yeah, and when you have the visual eye of Zack Snyder, which is obviously on a high rate, then when you have the script right, well, then you can make a pretty damn good movie. But yeah, unfortunately, Man of Steel and Dawn of Justice haven't been really good movies. At least to me.
Oh, hello, Krampus. Goodbye, Krampus.
And now, I guess you haven't watched the trailer of Justice League.
No,
you haven't.
For some people who don't know me, I don't watch trailers when it comes to Marvel or DC movies. Ever since I already talked about it, but let's say it again. Ever since the Wolverine Origins movie came out, I made a small psychological test for me, and it was like, what will the movie be like if I don't watch the trailer? And surprise, surprise for me, it worked incredibly well. It's I didn't have that much expectations of the movie anymore at that point.
So it made a horrible disaster movie only a bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like many other people, the biggest concern with the whole movie was, our dearest and most lovable guy, Deadpool.
Yeah. Well,
Because damn, that wasn't a Deadpool.
Yeah, and also Silver Fox and Emma Frost and whatnot. The movie had shitloads of characters in it, and
Oh, by the way, I should say it out loud right now. You're pronouncing character wrong.
oh, sorry. Yeah, I think I started out as saying character, but then I changed it to character, and then I kept it on,
it's a
and
common-
I wasn't.
It's a common Finnish mistake, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I started out right, but then I corrected myself at some point, and
Oh, right. Oscar says he hates Azazel because no synergies. Yeah, I kind of see it. Whoop. Check the clip from YouTube.
but yeah, anyway, shitload of
Oh my
characters
freaking God. Yeah, shitload of characters and
who were all fucked up. Totally. Oh, did the game end?
come again? Yeah. I finally beat the game.
Okay. Or did
Like I said, it was a good run. It was most likely a run that I couldn't fail. I mean, if I would fail, it would be so basic evil GM. Oh, gee, so many unlocks. And where's Exotic Butters? He would have been really, really looking forward to it. Dawn of Justice. Aquaman was super hot, says Green Bomb. It's the beard. I think it's the, it's like that dwarvish beard that we saw in The Hobbit. The king of the dwarves. I can't remember the name.
But is the same guy who plays Khal Drogo in Game of Thrones?
Nah, I haven't seen Game of Thrones.
Okay, I think he is. I guess.
I guess...
I can admit that he is hot, at least in Game of Thrones. I don't know really about Dawn of Justice.
I guess these beards are just 21st century now.
Yeah.
And so are man buns. But hey, what's your name? Jacob. Jaakko. Pilvi. thank you for coming to the stream. It was
Thanks for having me.
it was really nice chatting you and this is not the end. It's Jason Momoa says Green Bomb.
Yeah, and I think Jason Momoa.
He was
is,
also Conan. Oh, I haven't seen the new.
He was the new
I
Conan.
haven't seen the new.
The new Conan was actually okay.
Okay.
I thought it was decent.
Okay.
But I think Jason Momoa is probably also Khal Drogo in Game of Thrones, if I remember correctly.
Green Bomb also says something about the eyes and muscles. Well, it was just a short glance of like 5 seconds of Aquaman. I couldn't see the eyes. But in the posters, yeah, he has a nice looking eyes.
And pushing all those characters in that same movie and all those same ideas.
It was desperate. We all know it was desperate.
It was rushed.
Hello, Kiska! And welcome to the stream. And we're actually ending the stream here. Like I was saying, thanks, Jacob, for coming. And I think we will see him in the future. Not next week necessary. It's too tight of a schedule, but at least maybe once in 1 or 2 months or something like that. You did enjoy this whole.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah.
And thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's no problem. It's VFRC. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the end of the stream also. Yes, people, it has been a long freaking video, and thanks for watching. Click the like, click the sub, click the share, click the bell, and stay away from the thumbs down. Whoever is clicking that thing. And I will see you next time in somewhere in the future. Now we are heading to YouTube for checking out the silly clips.
Are you going to hit the ending theme song?
Soon-ish.
Yes, it's good. Enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Listen to it.